So on a 1-0 defeat in Dumbarton tonight in our second League Cup group stage game, just what's your initial assessment on that?
I think it's just one of disappointment. I thought for large spells in the first half we were a better team. Maybe early on we were a little bit untidy, we were used to the ball, and caused ourselves a little bit of problems, giving the ball away in our own half. But when we kind of did what we wanted to do or set out to do, I think we opened them up where maybe we created opportunities with maybe not really clear cut chances. That we worked the keeper a number of times. And then they've had one where it was a good bit of play down the left, and they whipped in an early cross and he hit the crossbar with it. But that was probably their only chance in that really first 45 minutes. And we spoke about kind of tidying up and being a little bit better in the second half. And then I think the red card just changes it, and I don't know if it is or it isn't. And then after that, I think we didn't react well enough in the 5 or 10 minutes after that. I think they score in that period. That's really unfortunate and untidy goal that we concede. And then they have a spell, obviously, where they have the man up and the goal up, and it's difficult for us. But then I thought we finished strong in the last 15 minutes, and even though we're down to 10 men, our shape was better, and what we're trying to do is better. And we're probably unfortunate when we hit the inside of the post and comes back into the goalkeeper's hands. It's not going to be a night. And even then, Gats has that volley that just goes wide of the post. So a little bit frustrated, because I think in that second half, either with or without the red card and the 10 men, we could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, you just mentioned the word there I was going to speak about. Was frustration sort of the main sort of takeaway from that? You know, the chances we created, some of the football we played. Yeah,
at times in the first half it was maybe a little bit disjointed early on. And listen, we have picked a kind of mixed team again, trying to make sure everyone's fit and available for the start of the season. And you know, good to get Adam Brown back on the pitch starting a game. And we moved Craney's position, little things like that. And, but when we did kind of do what we wanted to do, it was good, and we did create some good openings. And just maybe the finish or just the final shot. Listen, the keeper's made a couple of good saves, but I don't think we've really worked them enough. And then the second half, I say, just with the red card, the 10 minutes after that, we maybe don't react or manage it well enough. And then when they get the goal up and they've a man up, it's maybe comfortable for them. But then I thought for the last maybe 15 minutes we give it a real good go. We're better, even with 10 men in our shape and what we're trying to do. And we create some chances on the right hand side, cutting inside. Keeper makes a good save, and we flash a couple of balls across. And I say, I don't know if it's on a cross or a corner. It hits the inside of the post. We have another one from a corner where the keeper just gets in front of. I think it's Carrick in there. So there's a couple of half chances on another day we could have come out there, even with the man down, with something out of that game.
Yeah, putting the result to one side for a second, would you say there was plenty of positives to take out for that going into the rest of the season?
Of course, yeah. Listen, we're still early. We're still trying to get the team together. We're still, new players come in, still trying to get that understanding. Listen, some of that's on me. Even though we get down to 10 men, I still think we can do what we're trying to do. And me to kind of instill that belief that we can, regardless. And I'll say at times, just because of what we've done tonight, it's a little bit disjointed. But when we did kind of move the ball quickly, got into the areas we wanted, we did look a threat. I say it is just a bit frustrating that you always want a bit more. You want to win these games, but we knew when the draw came out it was really difficult. But it's just probably a game that maybe felt we could have gone into and won. And even the way it's played out tonight, we're just a little bit disappointed we probably didn't.
Yeah, just finally, just touching on a couple of decisions. First of all, the red card and then the push on Shanley just outside the box. What was your views on what the referees say to you?
The red card, I think the linesman said to us, the referee felt it was high. I'm not sure it was on the far side of the pitch. I think we're a bit surprised that it was a red and maybe not a yellow. I think he stops the attack, but he's trying to win the ball back. He's chased back and he slid in, but maybe he does catch him high. I need to see it again. The Shanley one, he's in goal side. He takes a good touch where there's enough contact, but he's in on goal. If there's it's maybe only an arm on the back of him, but was that enough to take him down? They had a claim as well when their right back cut inside, and he was trying to get a penalty as well. So I don't know if they are or they aren't, but I think there's they killed the play a little bit that we maybe felt could have been punished a bit harsher, and then kind of there hadn't been a card in the game. The first one's red, so I think it surprised everyone, but it doesn't take away from maybe our frustration of that. Again, can we be a bit better? Can we manage it a bit better? Can we? And I think at times you're good, especially at the end. But at times we're just a little bit untidy, and we need to be a little bit better.
Excellent, Alan.
All right, thank you.